Hello everybody. In this video, we are going to be talking about the ballet positions. Think of it like clockwork. We orient ourselves to how the audience sees us or how we see ourselves in the mirror during class. Once again, there are many different variations, but in this video, we're going to talk about the basic positions that'll be very helpful in any ballet class. Sit back and enjoy the video. The first position we're going to learn is called quasi-devant. I know it's actually pretty intimidating when you first hear it, but it's actually broken down into two words. First word, you probably hear it a lot in ballet class. Quasi means to cross. Notice in this illustration, the right leg is crossed in front of the left, where you can see the entire right leg, but you cannot see the left. This is a crossed position, or in ballet, quasi. The second word, devant, means to the front. And this word relates to what position the working leg is in. Now in this illustration, you also see a devant position with the leg in front, but this time, the legs aren't crossed. The position is open, and in some cases, it is called ouvert, but more commonly, it is called effacé. Both quasi-devant and effacé-devant are done facing at the diagonal, with the working leg in front either crossed or open. Derrière in ballet means to the back. In this picture, the dancer's leg is in the back in a beautiful arabesque. Once again, as we can see, the legs are crossed, meaning that this is a quasi position. We will state the facing first, quasi, and then state the working leg position, which is derrière. In this case, quasi-derrière. In this next derrière position, we can see that the legs are open. Since the leg is opened, not crossed, we are going to say effacé, and the working leg is to the back, derrière. Effacé derrière, more commonly known as first arabesque. A la seconde is when the working leg is to the side. In this position, it is very important that the dancer utilizes his or her natural turnout, present the heel forward, drop the hip, and lift up and out of the supporting leg. Facing straight front is called en face. A la seconde en face. Now the next term we're going to learn can get pretty tricky. It is basically when you pivot that a la seconde leg to the front at a diagonal and really keeping that focus up and over that working leg. This position is called écarté devant, where the leg is in a la seconde but pivoted to the front diagonal. Now the same thing applies going to the back. It is still in the écarté position, but this time pivoting to the back corner. Écarté derrière. And as a golden rule in ballet, the focus is always over the front leg. Alright, that was a long video, but now let's test our knowledge in what we learned so far. Just remember, we have our facings, so we have quasi means to cross, effacé means to opened, en face means to the front, and écarté means separated to the diagonal. And here we have our working leg positions, so devant to the front, a la seconde to the side, and derrière to the back. Now you try it. What is this position called in ballet? We can see that the working leg is in front, and it is in a nice crossed position. This is called quasi-devant. Very good, everybody. Now let's try one more. What is this position? Good. Effacé derrière, or first arabesque. In this video, we learned the different facings as well as the different positions of the working leg. Differentiating these positions may serve as bookmarks that can help us pick up combinations faster in ballet class. Be sure to go over the video and say all the words out loud, for we will be hearing them a lot in ballet class. Also, if you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram at The Ballet Studio SEA. I am planning to do a few shout-out posts, so if you do have a picture of yourself dancing at home or an old pic from the studio, please be sure to message me and I will post them on our Instagram. Again, we really miss everybody and hope that everyone is safe and healthy. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching!